Yeah. Look at his face. It is so cute. Right one? I don't know. What? There are lots of prescriptions. You can read it on the table. Yeah. You see my posting? What? I liked it. Yeah? So, what was it? You just saw me today. Oh, good. All that.
What, that putty? Oh, yeah, she'll do that. She'll have 15 down colors in there.
It's mine.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing started. And the Trojans will kick it away to start us off.
Yeah, I'll get out. Yeah.
Then who did it out there? Who did it out there?
You probably go like 2 lines.
They'll go to the ground. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Here's why this was so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
On first down from their own 22. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Maybe picked up a couple, he's down at 24. The Canes head quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Give me 1 second, Jay.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Oh, they're after him. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
After the 2nd down miss, they're looking at 3rd and 8. Quarterback may change his route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man to the left, and that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a 1st down.
And how nice is it, David, on 3rd down to have a viable option running routes out of your backfield? That's why this running back is so valuable to this offense.
Yeah, and what matchup do I want to play? I want to play matchups where I have the advantage. I got a speed matchup of a linebacker versus a running back. Nice route, looking like he's going outside, cuts it in. Nice timing and rhythm with the quarterback. Nice 3rd down conversion.
He'll lose a yard on that one.
Just nothing doing on that last run.
At the same.
Coming into this one, they were going to be challenged, right? This is
All right, that's fine. Hold on 1 second, bro. I'm good, bro. I had to sing happy birthday to my jet real quick.
In all of college football, for them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
And on the first drive of the game,
Big
this
man
defense
ball.
does it again. They had 2 last week. They get another one early. This defense has been flying around, ball hawking the football.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Rudolph. Dumps it to the back. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this, it carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these 2 teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on the first.
Going to the running game. Got a whole lot of room there. Maybe 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle, wear them out. Sometimes it's 3 to 4 yard runs. Later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow effect.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Moving out of the pocket. Slings it downfield. It's caught.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. Just find a way to make that first tackler whip. He's out to the 21. The Hurricanes in the hurry up. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance with some physicality, the run game.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
He might want another play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon. There's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
It's caught. There he goes. All down at the 39-yard line, and he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Time to take a shot. Got it in stride at the 15. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. And the Canes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Run in the red zone, it's Lyle. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Off the play fake. And the defense got him at the 27.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They've got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Starting to feel a little pressure. That's it fly. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
Open it. Happy birthday. Open it. Daddy, open it.
The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
That's a great job by the coverage unit on special teams, flying down the field, not just getting to the ball carrier, but knocking the ball free and creating a massive takeaway. You could argue that's easily one of the biggest plays of this game.
So that's not exactly optimal as far as the defense starting a stand, giving up an 80 spot, now dealing with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Did you have a fun birthday yesterday? Yes.
Like it breaking down.
Did you decide for tomorrow?
And the Heat gets
No, I was talking with my brother earlier, though, and we was basically thinking Texas.
Texas.
As we head to the fourth break, it is USC holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Wants to adjust the pattern.
No. What I said? London, don't piss me off.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Oh, then I get some food, too.
Make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
If done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on third down, so the question is how. Are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
As the clock has hit zeros, here's a look at the big moment from that battle in the Pac-12. Notre Dame went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Irish always get everyone's best punch, but today they took that punch and delivered a knockout of their own. Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Back to throw, it's Rudolph. He's got an open man. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, he hauls that pass in. Big play for the offense. The Trojans have had such a history at this receiver position, right? You go back to Mike Williams, Keyshawn Johnson, Juju, and then Jordan Addison. There's always a playmaker on the perimeter of the field for the quarterback to take advantage of, and they've got to keep feeding this guy the football. He is dangerous.
The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. Now on second down. Just feeds the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Well, the running game got nothing on first and second down. Let's see if they try the air on third and long. Looking to take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
The Trojans are on the move. They'll try the run. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the lone running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because the first down you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll try to run for it. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a...
He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Trojans. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns on the
sweet spin, and he's free. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
QBs want to make those big plays. They want to big stacks, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Jacobs.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10.
221 wing. 221 wing. Here we go. Set.
Motion from the wideout. From the gun, running back on the move. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
He wants to change this route. To the air on 2nd down. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hurricane.
That's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Scanning the field, it's Rudolph. Zings it complete to the right. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more...
Picked off! A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. He's got him.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the ground, he's got it again. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a one-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Good concentration to get that squibber inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wants to throw. It's Rudolph. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Now he's going to throw it all the way back across the field.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Oh, he's got a chance. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's got it. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. The Trojans want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on 1st down. Dances away. He takes a chance and fires it across the field.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Fires on the move. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Let's it fly. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in the window. Good pass defense.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Under fire. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Canes will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. They'll corral that squib kick just inside the 15. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. To the air, it's Rudolph, looking to scramble. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And it's been a little bit of a frustrating day for this offense. They want to get the run game going, and they want to get it to their stud at running back, but he just hasn't found a lot of area. And here's the thing. If you don't have successful runs, now it's 2nd and long. And this offense, they haven't been in a great spot because physically they haven't been able to run the football tonight.
Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he throws another interception, his third of the night.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Watch out, go over. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Miami. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
The snap sets up to throw. Pressure coming. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
That keeps the score. Miami 26, USC 14.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. They'll snag it just inside the 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
And the USC offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Forced out of the pocket. He's going to fire to the left. And it's his 4th interception of the game. At midfield, he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
On the move. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Might be changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Working the middle, it's complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
all you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. Turning it on. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And the Hurricanes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Can't get him to the ground. A stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Scrambling away. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Rudolph. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's going to take off. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for it all. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. They'll mark him down right there, and how about that play and picking up a chunk of yardage? From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Keeps looking downfield. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about...
Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the single back. Got room at the 35. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Southern Cal! The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Northern Illinois put together a very impressive showing today in one of the more complete victories we've seen from the Huskies in some time. A busy day in the MAC, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Right on target this time. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Going to look downfield again. That's reeled in. It's Lyon. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Kill.
Looking for space. It's Lyon. Shakes off the defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And the Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
He'll throw on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach, because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead. But if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the second half, and I think that's the right decision.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Trying to barrel in.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3.
Here we go.
They'll send the tight end in motion. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Making side adjustments here.
Okay, ready?
Trying to power it in. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Rudolph. Looking down the middle. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Trojans will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Using the quick game.
This quarterback looks in complete control. Not flustered. End of the game situation. Connecting on his passes. Nice job knowing his answers. Got to keep this rolling here to try to make this thing interesting.
Extending the play. Got out of trouble and throws. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Trojans! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
After the score, they need this two-point conversion to tie. Looking to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
The score, Miami 36, USC 34.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect